back to another day in the life of a reseller vlog. Today is Thursday, July 25th. I've been busy this morning, got a new vlog published to the channel. Here's a look at the thumbnail for today's vlog titled The Sting of Summer Fun. You can probably guess what happened to me if you look at the thumbnail. So I'm continuing to wake up each morning and post some Opus Clip shorts to my channel, and that's really increased the number of subscribers and number of views. Let me give you a quick look at my YouTube analytics page. Here's a look at the analytics. As you can see, the channel is up to 41,655 views in the last 28 days, 442.4 hours of watch time. And down here you can see the graphic. It's been up and down, but quite a spike since I've been adding those shorts to the channel. And over here we're up to 458 subscribers, and the last 48 hours we've had 9,354 views. So just to give you an idea about the number of pieces of content I've been adding, yesterday I added 22 pieces of content. So that's a couple of pieces of long form and all kinds of shorts. So we've been busy posting up a lot of different content up to the channel. That's how you get that big spike in views and subscribers. So that's what we've been working on the last few days. So since we have so many new subscribers, let me take a second to reintroduce myself. My name's Brian Kingsbury. I'm a full-time reseller. I've been doing it for about 25 years. I've got 2 eBay stores, over 6,000 items listed. And this is the daily vlog, comes out every morning. We detail the ins and outs of the business. We show you guys what's sold. We show you what we're listing. Of course, we show you what we're buying and trying to flip for profit. Let's take a look and see what's sold out of the big store today. So today we woke up to 6 sales for $73.18 out of the big store. We did sell some out of the small store as well. I packed those up. I think it was 3 orders out of the small store this morning. I did that early this morning already. So 6 for $73.18 out of the big store. So if you've been following the channel, then you know I've been running this auction experiment, kind of using that loss leader pricing rather, to draw people into my store, and it's been working. I've been starting my auctions at $197 with a buy it now option. So a lot of those have been selling, and that is a big reason why sales are up. So when I look at my traffic tab here you see it. That's the number we want to take a look at. 186 items sold, up 17.7%. Experiment has really increased the number of impressions, especially in the top 20 search slot impressions. Those are up 16% to 119,941. Rest of the slot impressions also up 0.4, so they've gone up considerably over the last couple weeks. 338,380 there. When you take a look at the sold chart, there you see the 186. It's been up and down, up and down, up and down. And the last day, yesterday we sold 8, so a pretty good day of sales yesterday. Today we're halfway there, so pretty good sales yesterday. Obviously, when most of those sales are selling for $1.97, it's nothing to really brag about, but that hasn't really been the case. There's been a few of them selling at $1.97, but most of it is people coming in, taking a look at those $1.97 auctions and deciding to buy a fixed price listing. So the experiment is working. People are coming in the store and they're using that buy it now option to get the higher priced items, and that's what we want. So in addition to yesterday's vlog, I also did this long form content, 10 benefits of starting a YouTube channel. So as of right now, it only has 14 views. I was hoping for a little bit more out of that content, so if you have a chance, give that one a look. I really put some extra time into it. Sat down and thought of 10 items that have 10 benefits rather, that have 10 benefits to starting this YouTube channel. So I've been on this journey for a couple years and I came up with 10 benefits. Talk on those for I think it's about 16 minutes. So not a lot of time to invest, but some good information in that one for you. So I know there's a lot of people I talk to who have thought about starting a YouTube channel. They always have it in the back of their head, but they have that hurdle of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours. And I'm in the same position. You know, I'm halfway there now. Almost halfway there, and that's what you need, 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours to get monetized. And a lot of people, you know, that just turns them off right away and they don't want to put the effort in. But there are some benefits that can occur along the way, and that's what that video talks about. So if you thought about starting a YouTube channel and you want to get into it, and you know, you want some benefits to consider that you can achieve over the, you know, however long it takes you to get monetized, watch that video and we'll talk all about that. So now that I've sold you on the benefits of watching that video, I'm going to go ahead and find those 6 items. I'm going to locate those 6 items. We'll print some shipping labels and add those to the tote. Get them ready to go to the post office this afternoon. And then we got to get back into list mode. I've been relisting some of these 197 auctions that didn't sell, getting them back online. You get 500 in a month, and we're approaching the last week of the month. So we want to use those 500 up and keep them online, you know, keep them ending so people have something to count down to, you know, and pick up those deals at just 197. So that's the plan. We've been doing that the last few weeks, and August we're going to kind of decide if that's something I want to continue with or not. Truthfully, it hasn't had the results that I'd hoped it would. Obviously, it does increase the amount that you sell and the impressions and all that. But in terms of the number, the percentage of those that are actually selling is pretty slim. I think it kind of mirrors what you're actually selling if you were to list them a fixed price. If you have a certain sell-through rate, you can't expect it to increase that much just because you're listing them so cheap. So if you want to try that experiment, that's kind of what you have to expect. Alright, through the magic of video, there they appear. 6 orders ready for labels. Let's get them printed. Alright, there they are. 6 orders ready for shipping labels, and here they come hot off the printer. Let's get these labels printed so we can take them to the post office this afternoon. Alright, we got 6 orders ready for the tote. Let's go ahead and count them off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I've got a stack of inventory I photographed last night. I listed a few into the small store this morning, but I'm going to try to do the rest into the big store. So I'm going to get busy and do some listing. Alright, it's a little after 5 o'clock now. I've been getting some good listings up into the big store. We did have one more order slide through. One of those 197 auctions sold. Let me show you. This one sold for $8.69. It's a size small Reebok blue, white, and green graphic t-shirt top, short sleeve. Alright, so I'm going to print that last label, add that one to the tote, and then we'll get ready to head into town to drop off orders. There it is, the Reebok t-shirt. Here comes the label for it. We'll print this last label, get this ready to go off to the post office. Alright, one more for the tote. We got a tote about half full. We got a decent amount of sales today, just not a lot of big items, so the tote is half full, but we're going to take it to the post office anyway, drop those off, and of course I'll take you guys with me. I'm going to go to Lake Pad and get a nice run in, and we'll see the sights and give you guys a look around. Stay tuned. Alright, as you saw, we got those orders dropped off. Next stop, Lake Pad, and we're going to try to get a nice run in around Lake Pad and hope I don't get stung by another bee out there. We'll take you out there, we'll show you the sights and sounds. Of course, we'll get a nice run in. So next stop, Lake Padden. As you guys saw, we made it here to Lake Pad. I'm going to take you guys out there on the trail, give you guys a look around, and then we're going to conquer this 2.6, get a nice run in. So let's hit the trail and see what we can see today.
here for the party. Trust me, we just getting started. The sound, the vibe, I feel so alive. I'm only here for the party. Trust me, we just getting started. The sound, the vibe, big bass, that's where the heart is. I'm only here for the party.
Alright, I made it another warm-up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed a little bit of that footage. Didn't get stung by a bee like I did yesterday, so we're one step in the right direction. I'm feeling a little sluggish though. I think I'm going to take a few chugs of water and hope that the energy comes once I hit that trail. So we'll report back and let you know how it goes in a few. Alright, another successful 2.6 around Lake Padden. I'd probably give today a 7.5 out of 10. Like I said, I was a little sluggish when I hit the trail, but I eventually warmed up. About 2 miles in, I was feeling pretty good. Had a little bit of extra to give at the end there. Usually I try to throw in a few surges if I have a little extra, and was able to do that a little bit today. It's kind of funny. I came in back to the truck and there was a group of probably teenage kids coming out of their car. They were all kind of shaking bottles of water, kind of like Gatorade bottles. And one had a brown sack, and they just looked very suspicious, kind of gothic looking kids. You know, one had red hair and whatnot, so definitely they were up to something, looking around, very suspicious. I think they were planning to go down to the water and have a sip of something, but it was kind of interesting how they move. It was so obvious that they were up to no good. Maybe up to no good is probably the wrong word, but they were up to something, and hopefully they picked one of them to be a designated driver, so nothing bad happens. But looks like they were gonna go have a little sip of something down by the lake. So it's that time of year, little summer party down by the lake. So we'll see. So I guess we can start off by being grateful for my health and grateful for those little summer moments, right? The sun was out today, no more overcast. It was pretty dark on the back side of the lake, but once you hit that sunshine, it's pretty nice. I think maybe that's what made that last mile so nice. A little sunshine in your face always turns things around. So I guess I can be grateful that I'm sticking to my plan thus far. I have yet to buy fresh inventory. I'm working through the inventory I have, making some progress. If you saw the last few videos, that's what I'm up to, is just working the inventory I've got and not purchasing anything more until I have that stuff listed. I guess I can continue to be thankful that the subscriber count keeps rising and getting ever closer to that 1,000 subscribers. So I want to thank everybody for hitting that subscription button and joining the journey, joining the adventure, trying to get the channel monetized, and we're taking some big strides this month. Definitely my best month online on YouTube, so thank everybody for watching a little bit of my content, and hope you'll be coming back for some more. The daily vlog drops every morning, and I'm mixing in some long form and short form content, so go check out the short section. It's kind of fun. You can browse through there, you can search the most popular and see what everybody's watching. It's kind of interesting to see what people click on, and the algorithm usually gives you a few shorts that really get over 400 views or something. I think I had one really go off, so if you search by popular, you can see which ones are most watched. I guess I can continue to be thankful for that the weekend is almost here. It's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday. We got some big plans coming up on Friday, so you want to tune in this weekend to see that content. And I won't break the surprise, but there's going to be some fun stuff coming to the channel. So be sure to tune in and check everything out. Not only the day in the life of a reseller, there's going to be much more. So I guess I'm thankful that I'm starting to make these little strides with the YouTube. I was getting a little frustrated, you know, so many videos going up, and I see so many channels monetized much quicker, you know, but you can't compare yourself to others. You got to walk your own journey, and sometimes, you know, you focus on yourself a little bit, and that's where you get the results. So I encourage all you guys watching this, make friends in the comment section. Leave me a comment. I will return a reply. I try to reply to all comments. At least at this stage, we're not getting a ton of comments, so I got time to do all that, and that really helps to bring the videos in front of more eyes. You know, when they get one that comments, people comment on that one, that's the one that kicks off and gets a lot of views. So I encourage you guys to help me with a little comment. Doesn't have to be much. You might just comment on something I say or something I did, or wish me well. You know, there's many ways to make a comment. You could even make fun of my nose like some people did. Can you believe that? One guy said I had a big nose. It's not a big nose. It's normal, right? I mean, it's not small, but it's not big. I guess maybe it was the angle. He had the nerve to tell me you got a big nose. How does a stranger do that? I guess life is always about a matter of perspective, right? And that is his perspective. That is his opinion. He's entitled to it. Obviously, your perspective could change. You know, he sees me in person. He might realize, it's not that big of a nose. But, you know, life changes. Your perspective changes. Your opinions often change, you know. Year to year and decade to decade. I'm much different this year than I was previous. And I'm sure all of you are as well. Life tends to have a way of changing your perspective on life, educating you a little bit along the way if you let it. And I think I've definitely experienced a little bit of growth in the last few years, and I'm looking forward to what happens next. Obviously, life is teaching you lessons every day if you're open to it, and I'm trying to be more open to them, living in the moment as much as possible, not worrying too much about the past or the future, just live in the now, focus on this moment right here, right now, and that's all you really have to worry about. Of course, having said that, I'm going to think about the future a little bit. I'm going to go home, have a bite to eat, and get busy listing. I think I got 6 items left to list, so I want to tackle that stack, see if I can get some of that listed tonight. I spent much of the day working on YouTube this morning and then relisting a lot of those auctions. Those auctions were ending, a lot of them today at 197, and I just rolled them all over, relisted them into the store, and hopefully they will sell the next time around. I think another week from now we'll be approaching the end of the month, and I'll have to decide if I want to continue rolling them over and listing auction style, or if I want to go back to that fixed price listing. That's my typical way of listing. I have kind of tended to list a little bit more fixed price. I haven't been listing everything auction off of the death pile stack I'm working through. I think it's important to have both of those in your store, and it seems to be that if you list those auctions, you definitely get more impressions, but I'm not really seeing the sell-through rate go up too much. Mine is hovering around close to 2%, and that's where it's been, and that's probably the best it's ever been. I don't have a great sell-through rate since I'm selling so many low-end, not in demand clothing items. I'm trying to focus a little bit more on getting some better stuff that's more in demand, but pretty much I take what comes to the thrift store, which is pretty much low-end mall brands that are saturated, and there's a lot of those online, so when the demand's not there, the sell-through rate is lower. So that's what you have to look forward to if you want to be a clothing seller these days. So I listen to a lot of other resellers talk about having higher sell-through rates and improving their sell-through rates. You know, if they sell electronics, they sell home goods, they sell other stuff that is more in demand and flips a little quicker. And I'm a little jealous of that sort of thing, but they do run into other problems. You know, you're shipping electronics. There's a lot of fraud in that category. You know, you don't run into a whole lot with shirts and jeans. You know, the worst that can happen is that it doesn't fit. They send it back, you refund and relist. So you're not losing a lot of money on electronics breaking or you know, a cookie jar breaking and that sort of thing. So there's benefits to both. Obviously that high sell-through rate is very enticing, but it's not really something I want to jump into at this point in time. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong there. Maybe some of you other resellers can leave a comment and convince me to jump into other categories. I have dabbled here and there, but I'm pretty much comfortable in the clothing category since that's what I know. But a lot of you out there swear upon other categories, you know. I guess you got to find your niche, find what you're comfortable listing and what you're comfortable shipping. So I want to thank everybody for watching this little moment of gratitude. Hopefully you guys thought about a few things you're grateful for, and you will put that out into the universe as well. I'm going to go home, continue the day in the life of a reseller. Let's continue. It's a little after 9 o'clock now. Got home, showered up, made burritos for dinner again. We've been having burritos quite a bit lately. Trying to get through some food, the leftovers we have in the fridge. So I've been making burritos. We had burritos tonight, and I listed 1 item. We got 5 left to go. I think I'm going to call an end to this video, though. I want to thank everybody for watching this one to the very end. If you haven't yet, please hit that subscription button, ring that notification bell, and come on back and watch more of the daily blog. The Day in the Life of a Reseller comes out every morning, so you always have something fun and fresh to watch. Thanks for watching this one to the very end. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.